Hey, what's going on? Trev Bucheri here, Core Capacity Transformations. Hope you're doing great today. And today I want to talk to you about post-cheat meal false hunger. So this is a really common thing. You know, it's something that not everyone deals with, but many people deal with this, is that after we have a bonus meal, cheat day, whatever you want to refer to it as, you know, let's just say you've been dead on with your nutrition. And, you know, because you have a goal, you're trying to get to a goal, you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to tone up, whatever you're looking to do. But your nutrition is dead on, because again, as we know, you can never out-train your nutrition. You can never outwork a bad diet. At the end of the day, the nutrition is going to get you there. So you've been you know, on your game, and all of a sudden you're like, hey, you know what? We're going to go out and we're going to have, you know, X. We're going to go out for dinner. We're going to celebrate, whatever it might be. I'm going to go off for tonight, and then I'm going to get right back on tomorrow. And then that happens, and then tomorrow comes, and all of a sudden we have that false hunger. We're like, man, I'm just ravenous today, and we start to actually, you know, crave those foods more than in the past, like the foods that we just had last night. We just crave them more and more because it's like, oh my gosh, like, oh, I just one more day, you know, one more day, and we start to justify it, and you know, what's going on with that? You know, why does that happen? You know, so there really is a physiological, you know, piece to this, and it really just comes down to what's in the foods that we actually ate the night before. What's in the foods that we ate when we went off our plan? And the answer is, one component at least is called excitotoxins. And these are basically, you know, different chemicals and different additives that are actually added back into our foods to actually cause physiological addiction. And it truly is a withdrawal symptom, is really what's going on here. You know, and obviously, you know, different foods hit different levels. Like in fact, actually, a lot of fast foods literally will put excitotoxins in to actually cause an addictive effect, so that you'll continue to go back and back and back to their stores and continue to buy. You know, so this is actually something that's happening. You know, it's denied out there, but it is happening, and it's a true thing. So that is really what the false hunger is. The false hunger is really just a reaction. It's a response, a physiological withdrawal response, you know, from say what we did the night before. So it's something that, again, just keep that in mind. And you know, I was actually just talking with my wife about that. Is, okay, how are we going to actually be strategic about this? How are we going to be able to you know, avoid a relapse, so to speak, you know, the next day, where it's kind of like, you know what, we justify it, you know, I'm just going to do it again, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do it again, and again, we just continue to fall off our goals, and it's really, number one, keeping in mind, well, how important are your goals to you? And there's many ways that you can do that. And it's basically saying, okay, you know, how is accomplishing this goal going to benefit what's most important to me in my life? You know, and answering that over and over and over again until you're like, okay, well, it's worth it, you know, staying, you know, the way that I am, staying, you know, dead on my path. But then there's also actually transforming patterns of action, which is basically saying, okay, well, I get something out of that food. I'm obviously getting something out of that fix. And what's the emotion that it actually fulfills? Great. What else can I do that's going to also fulfill that emotion? And it's called the sum of one or many, to where maybe you have to do 3 or 4 things to get the same satisfaction from doing other activities as you did from the eating. You know, and I think I'm getting off path a little bit here, but I hope you're getting some really good stuff out of this here, because it's something that a lot of people really do go through, and a lot of people really deal with. Is that almost the remorse afterwards, and almost the physical withdrawal, and almost like the feeling down, you know, the day after. I think a really great solution to it is, you know, keep yourself busy the next day, hydrate like crazy, and again, keep that mindset at work. You know, continue to work on those goals and put it out there. So there it is. Hope you got a ton out of that today. You guys, Trev Bucheri here at Core Capacity Transformations. Thank you so much for watching. Have an incredible rest of your day.